Are your joints stiff? Do your knees ache every morning? Are you tired of relying on pain pills just to make it through the day? What if I told you that 2 simple ingredients in your kitchen could ease that discomfort, clear chest congestion, and even help your digestion? All in just 7 days. It's not magic. It's an old-fashioned remedy, gentle, powerful, and trusted for generations. Made from castor oil and garlic, it's safe, natural, and takes less than 5 minutes to prepare. In this video, you'll learn how to make it, how to use it, and what health problems it can help solve. We'll even share real results from seniors who tried it and found relief without drugs or doctor visits. So stick around. This could be the small shift your body's been waiting for. And if you enjoy practical tips like this, don't forget to hit subscribe. Now let's begin with why castor oil is so special. 1. Why castor oil still matters. Let's start with something that may surprise you. Castor oil. It doesn't look like much. Just a thick, golden liquid in a plain bottle. But for hundreds of years, people have turned to castor oil when nothing else seemed to work. Why? Because it goes deeper. When you apply castor oil to your skin, it doesn't just sit on the surface, it soaks in. It travels into the deeper layers of your body, into the muscles, the joints, and the soft tissue, right where pain often hides. Once it's there, it begins to loosen stiffness, it breaks down inflammation, and most of all, it brings warmth. Not just physical warmth, but the kind of comfort your body craves when it's been hurting for too long. I remember the first time I used it. I had a dull ache in my wrist that just wouldn't go away. I rubbed a little castor oil into the area, wrapped it with a warm cloth and waited. At first, I felt nothing, but slowly, there was a soft heat, a gentle easing, and then, something I hadn't felt in weeks, relief. Not the kind that fades in an hour, but the kind that stays, that says to your body, you're safe now. That's the quiet power of castor oil. It doesn't demand attention, it simply works patiently and naturally. No side effects, no prescriptions, just a simple oil your body understands. And here's where it gets even more interesting. When you pair castor oil with one powerful ingredient most of us already have in the kitchen, it becomes something more, much more. Ready to meet castor oil's perfect partner? Let's talk about garlic. Garlic. Most of us know it as something we cook with, a little spice in the pan, a strong smell in the kitchen. But garlic is more than flavor. It's one of the oldest healing tools we've ever had. For centuries, traditional healers have used garlic to fight illness, and today, science is finally catching up. Researchers have discovered that garlic contains a compound called allicin. It's what gives garlic that sharp smell and its healing strength. Allicin has been shown to fight bacteria, reduce inflammation, and support the immune system. In fact, one study found garlic can be up to 6 times more effective than certain prescription antibiotics in fighting common infections. 6 times. That's not folklore, that's clinical evidence. And it's not just studies in a lab. I've seen it help real people. A close friend of mine had struggled with sinus infections for years. Antibiotics, nasal sprays, nothing gave her lasting relief. One day, she started using a warm garlic compress on her face. Within days, her breathing cleared up. The pressure eased. And for the first time in a long time, she could sleep through the night without waking from congestion. Another friend had lingering chest tightness every winter. She mixed garlic oil into a balm and gently rubbed it on her chest. The results were simple and powerful. The cough stopped. Her lungs opened. She said, "It felt like my body just breathed out the heaviness." Garlic doesn't need a prescription. It doesn't ask for much. It just goes to work. It finds the problem, whether it's in your sinuses, chest, or immune system, and helps clear it out. And the best part? You don't need to chew raw cloves or hold your nose. You can grate it, mix it gently, or, like we'll show you next, combine it with castor oil for a soothing blend your body will welcome. Would you ever imagine garlic doing all that? Wait until you see what happens when we combine it. Here's how to make this simple blend at home. Now that you understand how powerful castor oil and garlic can be on their own, let's bring them together. This simple remedy can be made in less than 5 minutes. You don't need any special tools. Everything you need is probably already in your home. Start with a clean, soft cloth. A cotton handkerchief works well. Old t-shirts cut into squares are perfect too. Even a piece of flannel from an old pillowcase will do. Lay the cloth on a flat surface. Then take a small sheet of plastic wrap or parchment paper and place it underneath. This will protect your clothes or furniture from oil stains. Next, pour about 1 teaspoon of castor oil into the center of the cloth. It's thick and golden, so don't be surprised if it just sits there like a warm bubble. Now comes the garlic. Use a small kitchen grater or garlic press. Take a fresh clove and grate just half of it, no more. That's all you need. Mix the garlic gently into the castor oil on the cloth. Let it sit for a minute. You'll notice the aroma, strong but comforting. Then place the cloth directly on the area you want to treat. Your knee, your wrist, your chest, even your lower back. Make sure the oil side is facing your skin. Wrap it gently with an old towel or soft scarf to keep it in place. You can lie back with a book, rest in your recliner, or wear it overnight as you sleep. Just remember to protect your bedding. Castor oil doesn't wash out easily. Want to boost the effect? Place a heating pad or warm water bottle over the compress. The warmth helps the oil soak in deeper and helps your body relax. This is your moment, your time to slow down, to take care of yourself without rushing, without noise. This little ritual, just 20 to 30 minutes a night, can become a source of peace. A quiet reminder that you still matter, that your comfort deserves attention too. After you're done, fold the cloth and store it in a zip-top bag. Keep it in the refrigerator or a cool cabinet. You can reuse it for up to a week. Just add a bit more castor oil and garlic each time. And remember, if you have very sensitive skin, try a patch test first. Apply the blend to your forearm for 15 minutes and see how your skin responds. Comfort is the goal, not irritation. So what actually happens after using this blend for 7 days? Let me tell you my story. When I first tried the castor oil and garlic blend, I didn't expect much. Like many of you, I've lived with pain for years. Stiff wrist, a tight lower back, the kind of discomfort that shows up quietly, but never fully leaves. I've tried creams, pills, even stretches. Some helped. Most didn't last. But this time, something shifted. That first night, I applied the compress to my wrist, just as I showed you. It felt warm, gentle, nothing dramatic. When I woke up the next morning, I noticed something. The ache wasn't as sharp. The joint didn't feel so tight. And for once, I didn't have to shake out my hand just to make it move. By the third night, I was sleeping better. My wrist felt looser. I could pour my morning tea without bracing myself. On the 7th morning, I woke up without even remembering the compress was still on. The swelling had gone down, the dull ache gone. It felt like someone had turned the volume of pain all the way down. That's when I knew this blend was doing something real. I kept using it. Next, I tried it on my knees, those stiff, weather-sensitive joints that used to groan every time I stood up. A week later, I was walking farther, getting out of chairs more easily. I felt more like myself again, and I wasn't alone. A dear friend, Louise, a retired teacher, used it for her back. Years of standing on hard floors had left her sore and guarded, but after 2 weeks, she said something that stopped me cold. I forgot what it felt like to move without flinching. Another friend, a former mail carrier, used it on an old ankle injury. 10 days later, he was walking with no brace, no limp, no fear of falling. I'm not saying it's a miracle, but I am saying this: your body still wants to heal. Even at 60, 70, or 80. It's still listening. And sometimes all it needs is something gentle, something safe, something like this blend. Next, let's look at what specific health problems this remedy can help with, and why it might be more powerful than you think. You might be wondering, what exactly does this blend help with? The answer is more than most people expect. Let's start with something many seniors face every day: arthritis. It doesn't just bring pain. It takes away your freedom. Opening jars, buttoning a shirt, holding a book. Small things start to feel impossible. But when you apply this blend over aching joints, like your fingers, knees, or shoulders, the castor oil goes deep, easing inflammation. And the garlic helps calm your immune system's overreaction. The result? Less stiffness, better movement. A little more freedom, one day at a time. I once knew a woman who had given up knitting after 60 years. Her hands just couldn't take it. 2 weeks of using this blend, and she was back making scarves for her grandkids. Let's move on to bone spurs. These hard little bumps form when your body tries to protect itself, but instead they cause pain, especially in the heel or shoulder. I had a small spur on my foot once. It hurt most in the morning, but with regular use of the blend, the swelling eased. Even my podiatrist noticed the difference. Now think about breathing. Winter colds, bronchitis, that heavy feeling in your chest. Garlic is known to break up mucus, and when combined with castor oil, it creates a warming balm. Place it on your chest, and within hours, you may start to breathe easier. One woman I know swears it helped her sleep through the night for the first time in weeks. And what about sinus pressure? Try placing a small compress over your forehead, carefully avoiding the eyes. It can gently relieve congestion and reduce swelling around your sinuses. Now let's talk digestion. As we age, things slow down: bloating, constipation, that uncomfortable fullness. Castor oil supports bowel movement, but instead of drinking it, which can be harsh, just apply the blend over your abdomen. Several people have told me, it's like my body remembered how to work again. Women with fibroids have also found relief. One woman used this blend on her lower belly for 5 months. Her fibroid shrank by more than half. Her cycle returned to normal. Her energy came back. And yes, even skin problems like eczema or psoriasis can respond to this blend. The castor oil soothes the redness. The garlic helps fight bacteria. Just go gently. A little garlic goes a long way. Some even use it for hemorrhoids, frozen in a small shape and applied briefly. Unusual? Maybe, but the relief is real. Others place it on the right side of their abdomen where the liver and gallbladder sit. They say it helps ease gallstones or liver congestion, especially when paired with good hydration. Some apply it to the lower back for kidney support, slowly, gently, night by night. You don't need to tackle everything at once, just start where it hurts and listen to your body. Now, before you begin, there are a few important things to know. Let's talk about how to use this remedy safely. Before you try this remedy for yourself, I want to make sure you feel safe and confident. This blend is gentle, but like anything you put on your skin, it should be used with care. The first rule? Never apply raw garlic directly to your skin. Garlic is powerful. Too powerful if used alone. It can burn, especially if your skin is sensitive. That's why we always mix it with castor oil. And always apply it to a cloth, not directly onto your body. If you're nervous, here's something simple you can do. Make a small patch of the blend and place it on the inside of your forearm. Leave it there for about 15 minutes. If your skin feels fine, no redness, no itching, you're good to go. And if your skin is extra sensitive, let the garlic sit in the oil for 5 minutes. Then strain it out. You'll still get the benefits without the burn. Now let's talk about timing. For most people, using the compress 5 nights a week is enough. If you start to feel better and want to keep going, you can use it nightly. Some wear the compress while reading or relaxing during the day. Others prefer to wear it overnight, especially for joint pain or digestion. If you do wear it to bed, be sure to protect your sheets. Castor oil is thick. It doesn't wash out easily. Wear an old t-shirt or lay down a towel just in case. As for storage, after each use, fold the cloth and place it in a zip-top bag. Keep it in the fridge or a cool drawer. You can reuse the same compress for up to a week. Just add a little fresh oil and garlic each time. One more thing, please don't drink castor oil unless a doctor tells you to. This remedy is for external use only. And remember, healing isn't a race. If something feels off, pause, reassess. This is your body, and you get to go at your pace. What matters most is consistency. The results may be small at first, a little less swelling, a little easier movement, a deeper breath, but day by day, your body responds. Now let's bring it all together. This remedy isn't just about easing pain, it's about reclaiming something deeper, your comfort, your peace, your sense of control. You've spent years taking care of others. Now it's your turn. A small cloth, a little oil, half a clove of garlic. That's all it takes to remind your body. You're still here, you're still healing, and it's not too late. You don't need fancy equipment, you don't need more pills. You just need to give your body a chance. But as with any remedy, please speak to your doctor before trying it, especially if you're managing a medical condition or taking medication. This video is for information only, not medical advice. So if this spoke to you today, if you're ready to try something gentle, something natural, write these 2 words in the comments. I'm ready. Those words matter because healing begins the moment you choose it. And if this video gave you hope, please subscribe, give it a like, and share it with someone else who might need to hear this too. You're not too old, you're not too broken, and your best days, they might still be ahead.